Hi and welcome. I hope everyone is okay. Now I want to give a brief summary of in the last lesson what we learned about finding the mean. uh, as you remember, when they give us the different part of the data, we can compute the mean, but the differently process has differently process. For example, please remember that I want to write something here. And please remember that if you want to compute the mean, the sum of x minus 100 over frequency, so you should find x the 100 less than the mean, 100 less than the mean. And for example, if you have group data, so when you compute the mean, x minus 100 multiply frequencies or frequency over the sum of frequency, and you should find the mean 100 less than the mean, so the mean minus 100. If this formula about ungrouped data, but this formula is grouped data for group data. And I want you to remember you that for example, if you have the sum of x plus 10 and the number of data, for example 20, you can write this section, the sum of x plus 10 multiply 20, because you have 20 data. For another example, the sum of 2x minus 5, you can write this section 2 multiply the sum of x minus 5 multiply 20. For example, the sum of x plus 10 over 3, so you can write the sum of x and plus 10 multiply 20 and over 3. So if you remember that in the last lesson we learned these converting. Okay, and now we have a question, and we have grouped data. So it means x greater and equal than 15 and less than 22, x greater and equal than 22 less than 30. And please remember that if you have group data for finding the mean, you should use glass mid values. Okay. And firstly I want to compute the glass mid values. Glass mid values. Please remember that we compute that 15 plus 22 divided by 2, so 37 divided by 2, 80, 18.5. Okay, and the second group, glass middle values of the second group, 22 plus 30 divided by 2, so 26. And for the last one, 30 plus 45 divided by 2, so 37.5. Okay, and if you want to find the mean, but notice that you will be found 5 5 times mean minus 2 over 3, because they give you 5 times x minus 2 over 3 data. Okay, so and our formula, please remember that the sum of 5 x minus 2 over 3 multiply frequency over the sum of frequency. So 5 times the mean minus 2 over 3 equals to the middle the glass middle values of the first group, of the first column, so 18.5, and we should 18.5 multiply frequency, so 24 plus, and our mid value is 26 and frequency 18, so 26 multiply 18 plus our mid value is 37.5 and frequency is 20, so 37.5 multiply 20. Okay, and over frequency, the sum of frequency is 24 and 42 and 62, so it's 62. And if we when we find the d's value, we will be found 5 times the mean minus 2 over 3. Please notice that, because they give us 5 times x minus 2 over 3 data. Okay, and 5 times the mean minus 2 over 3, and I want to use my calculator, and 24 multiply 18.5, it becomes 444 plus 26 multiply 18 becomes 468 and 37.5 multiply 20, it becomes 750 over 62. Okay, and now plus 444 plus 468 and over 62. So it becomes 26.8 approximately. 26.8. 26.8. If we want to round these number according to the first digit after the dot, so it becomes 27. And we can use 20 the number of 27, the number of 27, and 5 times mean minus 2 over 3 and equals to 27, and we can do the 3 times 27 and 5 minus 5 times the mean minus 2, 3 times 27 and 5 times the mean minus 2 becomes 81. And if you want to carry out of the other side of the equal sign, and 5 times this the mean becomes 83, and if we want to divide it by 5 both of the other equal sign, our mean equals to 16.6. 16.6. Okay, and our x value for the mean of the datas is 16.6. And we have another example, and the exact age of the individual boy is denoted by B, and the exact age of an individual girl is denoted by G. Exactly 5 years ago, the sum of age of 10 boys was 127. So the number of B minus 5, because they tell us 5 years ago the sum of age of 10 boys. So our data, number of our data 10, because we have 10 boys, is 127. And the other one for girls, the number of girls are 15, and exactly 5 years time their age, the sum of their age 351. So the number of G plus 5, because they tell us 5 years time, and it becomes 351. Okay, and find the, please notice that, find the mean age of, excuse me, find the mean age today of the 10 boys, the 15 girls, the 10 boys and 15 girls combined. Okay, now the first time I want to find the sum of the sum of age of 10 boys for today. So as you remember, I can write differently this section. For example, I can write the sum of B minus 5 times 10, because we have 10 data, equals to 127, and the number of the sum of age of 10 boys plus 50 and 127, excuse me, no plus, minus plus, and if I carry out the 50 of the other side of the equal sign, it becomes positive 50. So the number of b, the sum of b equals to 177. Okay, and but I want to find the mean age today of the all boys, but this value is the sum of age of 10 boys. And if you want to the mean, you should use this formula, the sum of age over frequency. So we have 10 boys. So 127 over 10, and it becomes 17.7. Okay. Now today the mean of 10 boys, the mean of 10 boys age 17.7, and for the girls we have 15 girls. So we can write this section a bit differently, and we the sum of G plus 5 multiply 15, because we have 15 girls, and 351. The sum of G plus 75 and 351, and the sum of G, if I want to carry out the 75 the other side of the equal sign, it becomes minus 75. It becomes minus 75. 75. So the sum of G is 276. Okay. Now we could find the sum of age of 15 girls, So if we want to the mean of girls age for today, we should use the sum of G over frequency. The sum of G 276 over 15. So it becomes, I want to use my calculator again, and 276 over 15, so 18.4 for today, because we used the sum of age, today's age for girls, and the other section, the 10 boys and the 15 girls combined. We want to find the mean of the mean of 10 boys and 15 girls. Okay. 10 boys 10 boys, the sum of ages for 10 boys, we found it 177. 177 for 10 boys, 177, and 15 girls, 15 girls, the sum of age for girls, 15 girls, is 276. If we want to combine also both 10 boys and 15 girls, we should find the sum of all the sum of all students age, the sum of all students age. So the sum of all ages for it should be x 177 plus 276. So I want to calculate again 177 plus 276 and 453 and the number of data. Also we have 10 boys and 15 girls, so frequency, the sum of frequency or the number of our data, 10 plus 15, so 25. And if we want to find mean, we should use this formula, the sum of age for all students over frequency. So the finally mean is 453 over 25. 453 over 25, it becomes 18.12. 18.12. Okay, now we could find also the mean of the mean of 10 boys age, and we could find the mean of the 15 girls age, and finally we could find the 10 boys and 15 girls combined age. Okay, now the other section is the mean. As you remember, the median is in a set of n ordered values. The median is at the value halfway between the first and nth values. For example, if you have ungrouped data and your data are 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. You have 7 data, so n equals to 7, and for n ordered values, the mean is at the n plus 1 over 2 value. So these data, when we ordered the smallest number from the smallest number to biggest number, the middle of the data, 7 plus 1 over 2, so fourth data. Our fourth data, 1, 2, 3, 4, is the mean. because we have three data is the left, and we have three data for the right, and our the middle of the these ordered numbers is a 4, so fourth number, and we can find we can find it by using this formula. If we have if we have all the odd the numbers for even values of n, the median is the mean of the two middle values. If we have if we don't have 7 value, if we have 8 value, for example 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, and 6, 6, 7, 7, 2, 4, and 9 and 10. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. If we have 10 value, we have, if you want to median, for compute to median, we should find the mean of the two middle value. For example, we have 10 value and 10 plus 1 over 2, so 5.5. 5.5, it shouldn't be 5.5 value, so we should look at the 5th and 6th values, and we should find the mean of these values. So 5th value is 6, and 6th values is also 6, so our median is 6 plus 6 over 2, so our median is 6. And for example, the numbers of customers served during each hour on Monday and on Saturday are shown in the following back-to-back stem and leaf diagram. As you look at the key, for example, 2 and 0 shows us 20 customers on Monday, and 2 and 2 shows us 22 customers on Saturday. If we want to find the mean of Saturday's data, we have 15 data, so the median is 15 plus 1 over 2, so 8th data. You can count the data. You can start this value and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this data is the mean. So our median is 38. But you can also count by starting in the last value, from the last value. For example, you can start here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the same. You can find the same value. So if you want to count the start here or the last one, it doesn't change. But on Monday we have 12 value, so n equals to 12, so the median, for the median, 6.5 value, but we don't have 6.5 value. We should look at the sixth and seventh values. Sixth values, if I want to start by these value 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, but you can also start the biggest value, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and you can take these value. Okay, and we should find 20 and 30, 20, excuse me, we have a little bit mistake, and if we want to count, sixth and seventh value, we should count like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So we should take the 28 and 30 value. You can start from the biggest value, for example 41, and also you can find the same value, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So you should compute the 28 plus 30 over 3, the mean of the middle two values, 28 plus 30 over 2, so 58 over 2, it becomes 29. Okay, now we have a question, we had a question, and we found the answers. We have another question. The following table shows 65 ungrouped readings of X. Cumulative frequencies and the positions of the readings are also shown. Find the median value of X. We have 65 value, so n equals to 65. For finding the median, we should find 65 plus 1 over 3, so we should find 33rd value. 33rd value, please notice that in this row we have 12 value, and in this row we have 23 value, but we want to find 33rd value, so it should be 41, and the median is 41. Please imagine that, for example, for the first row, we have 40 values, but we have 11 times 40 values. 40, 40, 40, 40, and 40. We have 11 40. And then we have 23 41. So 41, 41, 41, and 41, 41. And we have 19 42, 42, and 42. But you should find 33rd value. Here 1140, here 20, here 2340. So this value is a 34th value, but you want to find a 33rd value, so this value is 33rd value, and also it is the median, excuse me, the median. So our median is 41. Okay, and now our lesson finished, and the other lesson we will learn estimating the median for group data, for continuous or cumulative frequencies data. In the continuous data, we will learn how we can find the median. For now, have a nice day and have a nice lesson.